What's up, guys? Mark Fleetwood here. Welcome back to the Daily Grind Trader. Today, just a quick channel update. Just a couple quick things to talk about. I just got my second round of the COVID vaccination, and I am feeling really tired, but nothing crazy, just tired. But I wanted to get something out just so I didn't go 2 consecutive days without making a video, while also knowing that next week will be tough for me to make a video at all because I have 2 separate obligations with family members coming into town, so I need to get something out. Real quick, one of the things that I want to talk about is how a day that appears to be a bad day can actually be good for the overall. I'm talking about Saturday. It was a red day all around. A lot of things went down. Bitcoin took a hit. I'm going to take a look here at the Bitcoin chart. Yeah, Bitcoin had a pretty sizable, red candle, lost a good bit of ground. But sometimes these quick retraces are not only expected, but they're necessary. I mean, we had been beating on a door to $60,000 and just weren't able to break it. Hopefully, a little bit of a reset, a little bit down. More people were willing to buy in. You break resistances when the buy pressure builds up with kind of choppy, small chunks beating down that resistance. So I think it's actually a good thing. And since 8 p.m. Already a little bit of a green candle here. Picked up almost $500 so far from the close of the day before. So not bad so far. But I think this will continue to grow. I'm really optimistic, but also the candle started right on top of the 25-day moving average. Typically, the 25-day moving average will act as support. It doesn't want to, the price action in an uptrend will not stay below the 25-day moving average for too long. You see when it crossed under here, that was the kind of a trigger for an uptrend. It also touched the 50-day, which is a bigger trigger. Hitting the 50-day moving average typically sends it in a catapult. But here you can kind of see here where we hit the 50 last time before this last large up run. Kind of went up and then sideways a little bit, and we had this one day here where there was a relatively large size sell day. It happens. It's not, if you were nervous about today, if any of your coins today, you were nervous about the downward pressure, don't be. It likely helps you out in the long run. Now, I don't believe in diamond hands or paper hands or any of those little catchphrases that people like to give other people, but yeah, don't worry about this. I did make one sell today, and it was KNC. I bought KNC at 227 here, and I sold out at 350. I didn't quite get the peak. I started to come back down. Honestly, this candle surprised me. It surprised me how high it went today, today. But at a 54% profit, I'm not going to complain. From 227 to 350, it might still go up more. I don't think it'll break this 380 wick. I think we are in a position where a downtrend, or not a downtrend, but at least a retrace is kind of imminent. You look at how high we are on the MACD. Not only, the cross isn't that big, but the overall height of the MACD, we're well above the zero line. the separation, the gaps between the 725 and the 50, and the gap above the 7, leads me to believe that even if this candle buys up a little bit, it won't be much. It won't retest this. It'll likely be something more along this line here, where it'll get probably near where I sold at. It'll probably get close to 350 again, and then start to taper off. But who knows? It could the whole market could pick back up higher. We're not really oversold on the RSI. I mean, we just crossed in the oversold area, so this still could get a little bit stronger. Band is one that I made a video on not long ago, and again, I think that this is these small sell-off days are not bad for the coin. They're not bad for your profit proposition. Our RSI is still strong, but it's not overbought. The MACD is kind of flat, and we're not far above zero. We still have a long way to go up. We still have a long range that we can go up. The histogram is not fully formed yet. I think it will be something along the line of this last run up where we cross and it kind of sits parallel for a little bit, and then it kind of booms. We are probably somewhere around here, this big handle, and try to buy up, sold back down, almost flat. Try to buy up, sold back down, a little bit more than flat, but you get the point. There was a lot of sell price rejection, any upward price rejection, and then finally it broke. It was able to break. But one of the triggers here was trading back to the 7-day moving average. And that's another thing I want to remind people of, is watch your gaps when you're buying up, or when the asset you have is buying up. When it gets gapped away from the 7-day moving average, it's going to come back to it. It is almost a guarantee. It's probably the most surefire thing in trading crypto, is that if you gap your 7-day moving average, you will come back to it. Again, here, it was a quick one because it happened once, or it just happened in one day. That was a rather large daily candle. And also that day, the 7-day crossed back over the 25-day, crossed back over the 50-day. And now that we're trading back on the 7-day moving average, we're likely to come back up and retest this 1825 resistance. I think we retest 1825 resistance within the next 2 to 3 days, and we will need to hit it a handful of times to break it. And then I still believe wholeheartedly, without any type of hesitation, that we are looking at a $24, $26 high here. If everything still looks right, everything still looks like it's making moves the right way. It just that 7-day moving average is key. Staying close to it, you're not going to be able to trade too far away from it ever at any point in time. So guys, the last couple of calls that I made, the last couple of coins I really got in depth with, IOTA and KNC. I bought those two together, and I made a video about those two together. I'm not talking about IOTA today. Again, it's another one that's down, but I figured doing it with BAND and BTC and Bitcoin was enough to talk about coins that are down but aren't in a downtrend. That's a big thing to know too. It's a single day. A day down, not a downtrend is made. I don't know. I'm not good with that stuff, but one down day does not make a downtrend. Again, guys, I'm sorry this video is going to be quick. There's not a whole lot to it. I really just wanted to make sure I got something out and just let you guys know where I was at. I'm having trouble even keeping my eyes open for this video, but I wanted to make sure to get it out to you guys. Until next time, peace.